So my name is Amy Reid. I'm one of the lead instructors here for Muay Thai at OAMA. I've been in the fight industry for, give or take, around 20 years. So I know a thing or two. I've got 7 titles, 2 world titles, 5 Canadian titles. I train kids, adults, all different ages, so that's what I love to do. Well, I can thank my dad for that. He actually used to fight professionally in kickboxing with the Twin Dragons back in Toronto. They're very well known in like the kickboxing industry. And he started, he opened his own gym, and I had to go and kind of support him. And at first I was like, why do I want to fight? Like, who does this? And I've always said it, and you know when you just do something and you know you're supposed to do that? And that's how I felt. I started it and I just was like, hey, this is kind of what I want to do. But if you asked me like 10, 15 years ago, I never thought I'd be where I am today in the sport. Like I never thought it would be my full-time career. I thought it would just be like a hobby that I did on the side. But they always say, you know, if you do what you love, you never really work a day in your life, and it's kind of how I feel. So I've only actually been in Ottawa with OAMA for about 3.5, 4 years now. And I'm very grateful for the opportunity that they gave me coming here. They didn't, I don't think you guys really knew much of me. So again, I'm very fortunate for you guys, for taking me on board. And you know, I started at the front desk, and now I'm the lead instructor in Muay Thai. So I think I've kind of worked my way up within the community here. And it's just a great path that I've been following. Not only for myself, but for others. I think for the others, it's more of an accomplishment for me. Like I said, I have like 7 titles, but it's the students that I think is more of an accomplishment. Seeing some of them like as kids, and now they're grown-ups, taller than me, you know, and they're fighting on world stages. I was in Italy in 2016, fighting for Team Canada, and I brought 2. I think they were like 9 and 10 at the age. I brought them with me, and they're now world champions. And just seeing the growth in the students is my accomplishment. And it's not something you kind of come in and only put like half of it into it. I think it's something, especially if you want to compete, you got to be full in or not in. You can't come in and just like train 2 or 3 days. Speaking from experience, you know, you need to go in all and train. Like that's the hardest part, is the training, and then the fighting's the funnest part, I find. And then I find when I'm training with the students, it kind of motivates them more. Again, I'm getting old, so I can't train as hard as I'd like to. I do have some injuries that I have to kind of work around, but I think me being part of the team and training with them kind of motivates them. We have a great team here in the Muay Thai community. At OAMA, and just I would like to kind of build like more of a junior team, and then see them grow into the adult program and where they can go from there. Most fond memory, there's so many fights. I think it'll honestly probably be my first fight. I think I was training like 3 months, and my dad was like, oh, you're ready, you're fine, and I didn't feel ready at all. And he threw me in the ring with somebody who had like probably 3 times more experience than I had. It was actually in Brockville, so not too far from here. And I got beat up. Like, I think I was in the corner and like taking punches, and I was like looking, I'm like, somebody throw in the towel. Of course I lost. But I took that as like an experience, and I was like, hey, I'm never, like that's not happening again. Like that's not gonna happen anymore. And I just went back to the gym, I trained even harder, and then I just kept winning after that. So, like, surprisingly, I used to be really shy. You'd probably never think that now, but I used to be really shy. I remember the first time I actually got up and had to teach in front of a class. I was with Crew Gerald, and he kind of just like pulled me from the back of the class. He's like, hey, Amy, up front, teach something. And I was like, I got up there and I was like, I wanted to cry. And now, like, I'm more outgoing. It's kind of brought me out of my shell. So I definitely thank martial arts for that. I think this is something everybody here can agree on, is again, it is a family. You know, like again, you guys brought me on not really knowing much about me. 3, almost 4 years later, we're, you know, not even just like regarding martial arts, but anything in life, we can always just count on each other for. It's just a place for people to fit in. Like, we got like all different ages, all different types of people. And if you're feeling left out anywhere, like outside, you come here and we'll definitely make you feel welcome. So that's something I appreciate as well.